a whole bunch of boxes, and it organizes all my pencils and some of my other materials that are here in my art room. And so the first thing to do is to collect all kinds of boxes. And a nice box to have is a Kleenex box. That's what I'm going to use to do this, but feel free to make yours however you want. But this is a really easy way to do it. If you do start with a Kleenex box like this, okay, notice I just ripped off the plastic part, throw that part away, and then take a pair of scissors and cut to the corners on all four corners, and this will open up your box. And if you fold these down, okay, now notice they're all popping back up because I haven't glued them down. You can glue them down and secure them with, you know, whatever you have, like clips or clothespins or chip clips or whatever you have. You can add some glue, fold this over and glue it down. So if you look, it's all glued down. You could have also used tape if you have tape. Okay, the next part is kind of tricky. It's almost like a puzzle. You take all your boxes and you try to fit them in. Okay, so if you look here, this is a separate box, this is a separate box, and they all fit in here. If you look, I've already done this. Okay, I've got all these boxes. And I am going to use the top edge of my Kleenex box to make a line all the way around. You might want to, you have it drawn here and here, but you might want to get a ruler. Let me grab a ruler and draw on the other side so you have a nice straight line all the way through. On this side, you know what? Here's the other one. Connect these two lines. 2 points, here's a geometry thing. 2 points make a line. So I can put one line through to these 2 points. If you're right-handed, the open part should be to your left. I'm gonna take a little break. Now I'm back. And all of these are cut. And they're all nice and even. And now the fun part. You get to pick what kind of paper you're gonna cover it with. And you get to pick whatever you would like to do. Here, on this one right here, this organizer that I made the same exact way, except in a cereal box, I used scrapbooking paper. Okay, and I know people have a lot of scrapbooking paper. There's boy stuff, there's girl stuff. You can use wrapping paper. Look at this cool wrapping paper I got. Oh, this would be awesome to use. Take a marker again. Doesn't matter if you get it on the box because we're covering it. Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna need to go all the way around the box. So it's easiest to do this part if you glue right on the box. And you actually are going to use a whole stick if you're using glue stick, because if you really want it to stick and stay, you got to make sure that there's adhesive all the way around. So think of yourself, you're like a factory, and you got to make sure that you got the whole surface covered with glue so that it's going to stay for your customers. There we go. Just make it like factory grade. I don't know. Do it any way you want. Do what makes you happy, because that's the really cool thing about doing arts or crafts. finish my desk organizer. Okay, the next thing is the trim. The trim that you make, again, can be out of any kind of paper you want, but I like to cut it into strips that are about 1 inch. It is nice, again, to draw lines. Otherwise, your lines are kind of wavy and messy. But if you want wavy and messy, do it. If you have a ruler, it's about 1 inch wide. You can put the ruler down, draw some lines. You can cheat if you have a paper cutter. Okay, so, or that's a paper cutter with an arm, or they're the scrapbooking paper cutters with a slider. Anyways, then you have to fold all these. Okay, I suggest folding all of them. And it's kind of tricky because you gotta, again, kind of line up the edges and make them nice and straight so it looks nice, if you want. So I folded all of those strips of paper. So now I've got all these bent pieces, and I am going to put it over the edge on the outside, all the way around the box. But if you'll notice, it doesn't go down because these boxes get in the way, and so I have to just make a mark, and then I'm gonna cut a little slit, and I'm gonna use a pencil for this because I might want to erase it. So right there, and then I bend the edge. Keep going until you run out, and then you'll add more, and right here. So I just need to cut a slit in those 2 spots, just on the one side, not on the outside. And I'm actually gonna cut 2 tiny, where's my other line? There it is. 2 tiny slits, and just tear it off a little bit. Oh, it came off. Huh, happy accidents. Okay, add lots of glue. Remember, you're gonna use a whole glue stick. Now I'm in an art room, and this table is used to getting glue and paint on it. And so make sure that you have something under this so nobody gets angry or upset with you. And if you forget a spot, you can just patch it like I just did. Nobody's ever gonna be able to tell. It's awesome. All right, it's done. We'll see you next time. Bye.